Hi, Sunnies. Welcome to Beaming Light. I start off with a song, so here it go. Here's my version of Shai's If I Ever Fall in Love Again. And I know I am not shy like the group. And I am whatever. All right, so here we go. Ba-do-do, do-do. Ooh, ba-do-do, do-do. Ooh, ba-do-do, do-do. Ooh, da-do-do. The very first time you saw their brown eyes, your lips said hello and they said hi. Back then you thought they were the one. But you were caught up in a lustful attraction. But to God's satisfaction, He delivered you from Satan's sin. And if you ever fall in love again, you will be sure that God's love is present. And if you ever fall in love so true, it will be unconditional like God's love for you. Oh, all right, so that was the best I can do. Welcome to Beaming Light. I am Danita. Beaming stands for bold, enlightened, aware, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful. Light stands for loving, intelligent, generous, honest, and tactful. Welcome to my channel where I switch up song lyrics, connected to my personal experiences and Bible verses. And let's get into it. The topic of this message, we're going to look at Matthew chapter 10, 30 through 36. If I ever fall in love again, God will be present again. If I ever fall in love again, God will be present. You know, we talked about this verse before, but I feel like it's important to kind of go over again. So let's get started. Every so often on my algorithm, and I find that it occurs like during Mercury retrograde, y'all, people really think that like they can really mind control you. Like that's the funny thing. People really think that they have mind control over you. It's like Smokey from Friday. Like, I got mind control over Debo. When he leave, but you know what he said? When he around, I'm quiet. But when he leave, I'm talking again. It's like, what? When I forgot that was that funny. When he leave, what he said? No, when he's around, I'm quiet. But when he leaves, I'm talking again. But anyways, like they really think they have mind control over you. Like they think that they can get in and play with your head. And here's the thing. I think because, I'm going to say, I feel as if they feel that way or they think that way. I don't think these people have feelings. They think that way because you've taken advice from them before. But I don't think they realize that you didn't take all their advice. Like they could have offered you advice and you may or may not have taken it. Just like you offer somebody advice, they may or may not take it. So because you may have been trusting with them with certain situations, like for instance, I trusted them with my house. I trusted 2 people, well, 3, to come in and check on things while I was away. And I ended up with, yeah, you know that story. So, and then what's crazy about it is that they end up letting other people in that I said they don't have it. Like this, what, why would you let, why wouldn't you call me and ask me like if this is okay? No, they just volunteered it because they thought it would be funny because they wanted to do what they did. So they thought that because you asked them advice that you depended on them for the advice, that you couldn't make a decision without them, that you were going to keep calling and asking. But again, they didn't realize that you didn't take all their advice. Maybe take some of it with a grain of salt. Maybe you took some advice and you like really went through, like, you know what I'm saying? They just don't really understand you as a person, but they think that they can mind control. Like people who think that they can hypnotize you or control your mind in any kind of way, stay away from them. Stay away from, I know there are hypnotists out here and things and people love magic tricks, and stay away from them people. Like, cause that is nothing but the devil. Like, I don't need a magic trick. I don't need you trying to play with my mind. Like, It's going to be one way. Because at the end of the day, these people, when they try to get in your head and play these mental gymnastics, they want to Simone Biles your entire brain. It's not them. I mean, it's not you, it's them. It's them. They want to gaslight you and lie, and they think it's funny. But look at where they're at now. People are walking away. Now, there's still some people who are out here doing things. Like, I got some petty stuff that happened earlier today, and I'm just like, okay. All right. But you keep saying I don't have any value or assets. Like, I'm not of value. I'm not of any value. I'm not of an asset or bring anything to the table. So why keep bullying me? Why waste your time? Why waste your money? Why waste your resources? Why waste your energy on somebody that you feel like is unworthy, that is not valuable? I'm not going to waste my time on somebody that I feel like is unworthy or not valuable. I'm going to move on to the next thing. Case in point, why I moved on from all them people. Not to say they weren't worthy or valuable or they wasn't giving reciprocity in certain areas, but it wasn't enough. If I got to keep pouring from my cup and you rarely pouring from yours, it ain't enough. And if I feel like I have to do something for you to get something in return or vice versa, that's not a real friendship. It's not any kind of partnership, nothing like that. So they feel as if, or they thought that they can just get in and keep playing with your mind, and they want to play on your emotions and get you to react. And sometimes you do. And it's not that you reacting. You just like, if I'm not a valuable asset, like, why are you even doing all of this then? What's the point? And then they'll be like, well, why do you think it's about you? Because you keep doing the same thing. You keep sending out the same stuff. That's how I know. It's the same thing. Their MO does not change. It's the same thing. For them, they was playing ball. They thought they was playing ball, y'all. They thought they was coming out. They was balling out. They thought they was balling out of control. They really thought they was balling. They ain't had no coach. So all the imaginary players got lost. People start turning on each other. People start realizing from the outside looking in, like the outsiders, that they were saying all these nasty things about you, that who you were as a person. All these outsiders had to get curious and they started looking into you. They started doing research on you. Did you realize that? The outsiders started doing research on you and found out how solid you are. They found out how solid you are. Even some of the people that they worked with found out how solid you are. Why are we going after this? This don't even make no sense. Found out how solid you are. How you have good integrity, morals, values, character. You may have had your moments, but they were like, all of that? So you said all of this about this person, but this is what these people are like just waiting for the time to be right to come and approach you and offer you positions, jobs, careers, want you to come and speak, want you to mentor, want you to be a part of different groups, organizations, like they are just waiting for the right time to come and approach you with this. But you got God. You know, with God, everything's going to be all right. Child, and they keep sending, like, I don't know about you guys, but they keep sending nasty, like, sexual energy towards me because they feel like, oh, if I can get her to go and break her celibacy vow, then that'll really show them that she's not who she says she is. But these people looked into you. You are who you say you are. You have not wavered from that. Whatever you've done that can be detrimental to how people view you, you put it out there. You said it. You said it. You took your power back. They're powerless. They have no power. People been walking away, but it's gotten to the point where they are, child, God said that for Thanksgiving, people are getting phone calls, don't even show up to my family's house, because if you show up, I might call the police on you. If you show up, I will shoot you myself. Like, these people are on, like, they have your back because they're realizing, like, you went so hard on this good person that didn't do anything to you. What would you do to me? You saw and you targeted someone because you thought they were at that low moment. You thought they were weak. What would you do to me if I was in that position? Oh, I see what you did. You ain't welcome over here no more. These people are no invitations. None. Child, and you done changed your number so many times. People even got your number to invite you. You be like, I don't want to go. I have found peace and comfort in my own company. And sometimes what's best, you know what I'm saying? But I'm good. Y'all, but you're not worth anything. You don't have any value. The point of making you feel like that or trying to play with your emotions or play on your top like that is because that's how they feel about themselves. This is the worst game of projection I have ever seen in my entire life. And I have been going through bullying since I was in elementary school when people used to make fun of me for wearing Walmart clothes. Guess what? I still wear Walmart clothes. I sure do. $8 for a dress over the summer. Yeah, y'all better get on it. I was bullied then. I was bullied because colorism is real in the black community and the Hispanic community. I was bullied because of my skin complexion. I've been bullied by my own family members, my aunts, my cousins. I've been bullied by, like, it's like I can't do nothing right in these people's eyes. In their eyes, I can't do nothing right. Or they'll fake and they'll act like, oh my God. No, but when I fail, when I mess up, that's their greatest celebration. They love it. That's sad. It's pathetic. It's pitiful. They gotta play in your face. Look in the mirror. Next time these people come at you with insults, you say, look in the mirror next time you talk to me. That's what you tell them. Look in the mirror the next time you talk to me. Start handing out mirrors. Here you go. I think you talking to the wrong person. Look at that. Mm-hmm. They want to put off the way they feel about themselves on you. They project that onto you because they feel like they're not worthy. Like, this is not just limited to family. This is friends, fake friends, co-workers, whoever was involved in this attack. People who doing voodoo in the garage. If y'all don't know what voodoo feels like, nothing really happens. It's just more of like an annoying sensation than anything. And people may think you're going crazy because a lot of people don't believe in voodoo. And it's not that I believe in it, but when you experience it, you're like, okay, so that really does happen. But I think the most, like, the thing that stood out to me in this whole experience, because they're still doing stuff, it's like it gets stuff with your energy on it and they put it on a doll or say a curse. Child, I don't know. To me, voodoo, if I tell y'all what I think voodoo means, voodoo to me means like the person with the most vermin and the most poop. Voodoo. Vermin and poop. Doo-doo. Voodoo. You get it? So, like, the most vermin is like voodoo queen and voodoo king, the person with the most vermin and the most poop around. And these people really have tubs of poop. Like, that's a real thing. Like, My Strange Addiction. They really have that in their house. Like, infestations of rats and roaches. Vermin and voodoo. Vermin and voodoo. That's what it means to me. So it's like you fighting. Why would you fight with people? Why would you even go and address people that play with roaches, that play with feces, human feces from different people, and eat it as a part of some strange ritual from, this is why I say, y'all gonna think I'm Kanye West, because it's like, child, if this is still a huge practice in my culture, my African ancestry, I don't think my ancestors want me to be that. I don't think they want me to be that wild. I don't think they want me out here eating human feces and having vermin in a home where it could be very beautiful and well kept and I could really like make something of myself. I believe my ancestors' wildest dreams for me is for me to thrive, not to survive. For me to think forward, not try to hold somebody back. For me to think like, how can I help people move forward? Not help hinder them be back because I can't get up to where I want to go. Or maybe if you would stop playing with vermin and doodle, you could. Voodoo. That's what it means to me. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how I break it down because that's exactly what it is. It felt like bugs were crawling on you. Or on me. It felt like that. But it's like I know nothing on me. It's just a sensation at times. But it goes away because it doesn't, stuff like that don't last. Spells and curses and witches and warlocks, they don't last. They don't have no time on earth. They think they lasting. Child, but you ain't gonna last long eating human feces out that 5-gallon paint tub in your house and stored in the garage. And that's what they be doing stuff too in the garage. That's what they tried to project on me. That was out here in the garage doing voodoo. I don't have time to be playing with roaches or human feces. That is not attractive to me. Child, I let Sebastian go out in the backyard and so I don't have to pick it up. I don't want to play with nobody's poop. Not even my own. But that's what they do. They have a problem. That is a mental illness. To have your house so deplorable that because you want to mess with other people, you want to bully other people, that is a mental illness. Somebody needs some medicine. Get us some medicine. Get them some medicine. Get your people some medicine. Get them an evaluation. We're like, oh, she crazy. Voodoo ain't real. And we the main ones doing it. The whole family know. All right. But you ain't got no value or no worth, but they spend all that time doing stuff for you. People mess up their own, that's why they had to come and mess up your house. People messed up their own house with vermin and doodoo to get at you. Child, if they ain't crazy. Let's look at Matthew chapter 10, verse 30 to 36. It says, but the very hairs of your head are all numbered. The very hairs of your head are all numbered. That's how much God spent on you. That's how much time he spent on you. Fear ye not, therefore ye are of more value than many sparrows. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. Remember I said that? Like, as long as you're not ashamed of Jesus, he's not going to be ashamed. Like, as long as you're not ashamed of Jesus on earth, he won't be ashamed of you when you get to heaven. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I have come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foe shall be they of his own house. Basically, Jesus came to set you free with the sword of truth. So when you speak your truth, when you speak the truth, because they like to say, oh, your truth is your truth, that don't mean it's the truth. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. And everybody knows the truth now. Everybody see it. Everybody see voodoo. Child, vermin and doodoo. How you playing with shit and roaches. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. And what do? Make your skin clearer? Eat up some of them wrinkles? What do? What do, voodoo? But people are so pissed off with just how you moved on with grace and how they are in a position where everybody is rejecting them now. The rejection is real. They are getting it from every which way. I'm telling you, people have been banned from family reunions. Stripped away. They wanted you with nothing. They wanted you out here barefoot, homeless, disgusted, busted, trifling looking, no place to go, nobody to talk to. You are lonesome, destitute. That's what they wanted for you. You said, all right. They sat there, they put cameras, bugged your house to listen, to see what you talk about. You knew they was on your line. I started a channel. I said, oh, you watching? Let me give you something to watch. Oh, you listening? Let me expose all the family secrets. Because at the end of the day, I'm in my house. Now, I want you to come up on my property and say something. Try that again. I want you to try it again. Because I got that Bluetooth speaker waiting for you. You know who I'm talking about. Try it again. She's going to walk her ragged ass up here with her daughter, acting like she putting a note in the mailbox. Try it again. Try it again. I'm just sick of people trying to downplay who you are as a person because they're not comfortable with who they truly are. Because they pissed off that they've been doing voodoo for all these years and then I got infestations that they can't get rid of. The roaches done commandeered the house. Stop doing voodoo. You out here eating poop in the garage. Stop doing voodoo and admit that you're autistic. You need help. These people need serious help. They have serious mental illnesses. Serious. It's disgusting. You ever been to somebody's house? They have a whole bunch of roaches and they act like they don't see the roaches. You see that roach. You see that. You see them roaches on. You see that. That's how delusional these people are. They are that delusional. Let them live in a delusion. Let them live in the lies they keep telling themselves. That's where they want to stay. But you know your worth. You know your value. You know you have to be valuable. If God took all that time to make you, He spent so much time on you. And I'm not talking about just how you look physically. I'm talking about so much time on your character. So much time on you being resilient. So much time on your spiritual strength, your physical strength. So much time on your endurance, your discipline. So much time on your love for yourself. Understanding who you truly are, your worth, your value. He spent a lot of time on you, making sure you understand that. So don't you neglect Him or His promise. You stay fast, you stay focused. You let these people do the voodoo that they do all so well. Let them go play with the roaches and human feces that they used to. And let's say a prayer. God, thank you so much for allowing me to be the messenger for your message, Lord. I hope this message falls on ears that need to hear it. A heart that is ready to receive love, unconditional love, Lord. Allow it to fall on a mind that needs wisdom and encouragement. I hope this is a confirmation or this gives somebody some hope, some insight into their own situation. Lord, we love you. We can't live our lives without you. In Jesus' name, amen. And that's our vibez. Be a beaming light in the community. Spread love, light, and positivity. Pay forward with the remnant after kindness. Pray forward to a person. Sonnies, I love you. I'm humbled. I'm grateful for you. Please feel free to like or share this message. Subscribe to the channel. No pressure. Y'all, I really hope that you enjoyed this message because I really don't want to talk about, I don't want to give them any more energy than they deserve, but it's getting to a point where it's like, if people are walking away from you, you need to walk away from what you're trying to do to somebody. You need to just completely stop. Stop watching from hidden accounts and private accounts and making up stuff because you want to know what's going on. Just walk up to the door and knock on it. All right? And until the next time.